What's up, investors? It's the Russian dude. This is the last Friday of December and the last Friday of 2024, so it is time for our monthly update about how my 10 stocks portfolio of ultra high risk investments performed this month. Well, spoiler alert, one of my companies declined by 91.47%. This is very big decline, I would say. So, well, keep watching to see which company is this one specifically. To begin with, right here is the total value of my portfolio. I started with $1,000 US. Right now it sits at approximately $1,073.97. Pretty much net zero. Previous month was a really good one. Well, now it is back to square one. And if we go individual company by individual company, for example, right now let's start with Beyond Meat. The performance of this company over the last month, as you can see, negative almost 26%. Just what you would expect from a company that was offered to you to invest in by ChatGPT. The next one is ChargePoint Holdings. This company gained apparently 2.17% in the last month. The next one is DraftKings, which lost 10.6% in one single month. The very next company is the one which was my most concerning investment, is Canoe.inc, losing 80.59% in a single month alone. And I mean, I don't mind it that much, it was a penny stock almost nevertheless. And apparently the total return is negative 91.47%. I started with $100 and well, now my entire portfolio, my entire investment in this particular company is only worth $8.54. Well, that is the price of investing in ultra high risk stocks suggested to you by ChatGPT. But don't worry, some companies, they were able to achieve a triple-digit growth. So, next company on my list in my portfolio is Palantir Technologies, and it was able to gain almost 25% in a single month. The total return, as you can see, almost 83%. That's a big one. The next company is Plug Power. In the last month, it was almost able to get almost 15%. The very next one is Rivian Automotive, gaining approximately 21.5%. Next, we go to SoFi Technology, gaining 7.17%. As you can see, we are on a pretty good green streak. Hopefully, it does not break. The next company on my list is Virgin Galactic, and just when I wanted my green streak not to be broken, it is broken by this Richard Branson's company, losing almost 7.5%. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. And well, the very last company on my portfolio is Upstart Holdings. In the very last month, it lost 8.25%, which is okay, because overall gain of this position, total return as you can see right here, which also includes shares in my main portfolio, well, apparently the total return is 178.39%. Long story short, what I try to say by this is that, yes, these companies, it was an experiment after all, there is no denying the fact. It was an experiment. I was prepared to lose this $1,000 for the sake of this experiment, to see if ChatGPT can offer 10 ultra high risk stocks to invest in and then make money. Apparently, after almost 2-3 months after the beginning of this experiment, we are pretty much dragging nowhere. So far, the portfolio stays almost exactly at the same where we started. We do have some companies which lost more than 90% of their value, but at the same time we do have companies which experienced almost triple-digit growth, which, as you can see, kinda cancels each other out. And even though, as you can see right here, my portfolio in the last month literally stayed exactly the same, gaining only 0.01% or 6 cents. Well, if we go to see the performance of the S&P 500, I am going to use VOO Vanguard S&P 500 ETF for these purposes, we can see that, well, it is not that much different. It was only able to gain 0.10% in the very same last month. So far, for me personally, this is a very interesting experiment. The ups and downs of this portfolio are extremely crazy. One month you're up 20%, the very next month you lose 90% of one of your investments seemingly out of nowhere. I am not urging anyone to follow ChatGPT or any AI product advice about how to invest your money. For me, this was an experiment worth spending $1,000. And we guys are just getting started. We still get several more months of this experiment to continue, and then I will be very excited to see the final result at the end of year number 1. For now, let's keep waiting until the end of next month. The next update will happen in the last Friday of January, and I'll be very curious to see how my portfolio performs then. If you're also curious, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and see you then. In the meantime, I'll continue to making my daily news updates. Thanks so much for watching, see you on Monday.